Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Homeward He Who Caught the Wind event video! Oh god, I actually said that right. I mean, thank goodness I did, but you know, I've been saying it kind of like, I've been messing it up all this time. Let's ignore that. So, we are going to continue. We are going to finish over the
Seems all the other
drinks,
nights.
and then we are gonna go into the other thing.
Huh?
The camera one.
Miss Honorary Knight?
Hi, Klee!
Yippee! It's you!
Are you standing on something? Hey, it's Klee!
Auntie Eula told Klee that Miss Hertha had found someone amazing to help out. Seeing you here, Miss Honorary Knight, Klee knows this must be the best drink stand in all of Teyvat.
So kind of you to say, Klee. That's the ultimate goal.
You mean this stand isn't already the best? Well, out of all the drink stands Klee's ever visited, Miss Honorary Knight's is easily the best. And no matter what drinks Miss Honorary Knight makes, Klee will definitely think they're yummy.
This time, Klee, I need you to be a bit tougher on me.
Oh,
A little bit.
You want me
Little.
to be mean? But Klee could never be mean to you. Let me think. I know! I'll pretend to be Albedo! Whenever Albedo reviews Timaeus' work, his face goes super serious. And Klee can hear every word he says.
Brilliant. Then you can be Master Alchemist Klee.
Get ready for Klee's super amazing order! These past few days, I've been having such a blast with Mom all day long! It's been so much
Aww.
fun! Even being sent to solitary confinement couldn't wipe the smile off my face. So, Klee wants to order a fair weather frolic. Anything like a bright sunny day will definitely put Klee in a super duper mood.
Understood, Master Alchemist Klee. I'll get right on it.
I wonder what it'll taste like.
Sunshine and rainbows. And lollipops. I don't know why it has this kind of effect, because it throws me off a little bit, like that effect. Like that kind of like, I don't know, I think it's supposed to be like a bubbly kind of effect. But it kind of just looks a little bit weird to me. Like, doesn't look like sunshine bubbly. It kind of looks like I have like lens flare at all tiny corners of my screen with just random like dots everywhere.
Your fair weather frolic is here. Go on, give it a try.
I feel like she wouldn't really like a tangy drink that
so
much.
A fair weather frolic is this color? Purple sky. Is it supposed to be a bright shiny night?
It's not the most fitting color. How about I make a few changes?
Klee will take a sip first. Then you can think about it more carefully. Ah, finished. Yummy! Both sweet and sour. If Klee drank this while eating grilled fish, I could definitely gobble down 2, or 3, or 4, or even 5! But one drink isn't enough. Klee wants to try a drink that tastes like cake.
Roger that. How about a cake and a cup?
Klee doesn't know what drink to choose. Why don't we decide together, Miss Honorary Knight?
Scheduling three daily meals. Oh, only. I mean, all of them are 4. Speaking of food, I hope you're getting your 3 square meals a day.
3 square meals? Klee often eats 5 meals a day. Sometimes even 7.
Dang.
Adventuring takes a lot of energy, and if I eat too much at once, I can't run so well. So, it's better to eat lots of smaller meals. Albedo used to prepare all Klee's meals, and my lunchbox was always arranged so neatly, just like a pretty painting.
I'd like to try Albedo's cooking sometime.
When Albedo's busy at Dragonspine, Klee goes to eat with the other Knights of Favonius. Kaeya's camp is usually the neatest, while
Kaeya, my
Amber
shit.
sometimes camps in the trees. It's so much fun. Oh, and Auntie Hertha makes the best food. When my mom comes back, there'll be even more yummy food to eat. There's this one dish where she takes loads of different fish and makes them into little pudding cubes. It's called rainbow fish jelly.
Oh, that sounds disgusting. Great food from a great
Dodoco
adventure.
crunchy slices are fantastic too. It's her newest creation made with chocolate and cookies. They're a little bitter, but they're crunchy. They smell scrumptious and they have a really sweet aftertaste. Whenever I eat them, I feel so full of energy.
Just make Oreos.
Next time, Klee will have to bring some for you to try.
Likes chocolate. Still planning to eat later.
Yeah, when Klee gets back home, I'm gonna eat some salted nuts while reading my book. Klee used to eat cake after dinner, but Master Jean said it's too sugary, and it's not good to eat sugary things before bed. Apparently, it makes you chubby and gives you toothaches. So, Mom got some advice from Auntie Barbie, and now she gives me nuts instead. She says they help my brain remember things better. Nuts don't have much flavor. It's like chewing on grass, but they're okay if you add a little salt.
Aww. That sounds like a great solution. Nutritious and healthy. Nutritious. I feel like I'm like speaking so bad these recent days. Do you have any other plans for today?
Mom gave me an amazing book recently. She said I have to read one chapter every night, learn something useful, and then go to bed early. That book taught Klee how to make something called propellant. Now Jumpy Dumpty can
Oh
go
no.
"Ah," and bounce even higher.
Is that really something you should be learning?
It's not hard at all. In fact, it's a lot like making bombs. You just have to be careful when trimming it down. It's like sharpening a pencil that could suddenly go boom. Bedtime's an important part of Klee's schedule, too. Mom sits by my side and tells me all kinds of wonderful stories. She has a lamp made of gemstones, and when she turns it on, it goes kabling and lights up the ceiling.
Oh, a night skylight. Alright. Does the ceiling show scenes from the stories?
Yeah.
Oh, never
When
mind.
something happens in the story, the lights on the ceiling make pretty pictures.
Oh, we have something like that too.
Sometimes Mom falls asleep before the story ends, so Klee has to tuck her in instead. As soon as Klee learns how to use the lamp, I can come tell you stories, Miss Honorary Knight. Klee has memorized so many wonderful stories, enough to make everyone happy every day.
Honestly, that's adorable. Shouldn't stay up too late.
This stuff?
That's candy?
Mom taught me how to make it using the alchemy
It looks like
bench.
Peeps. Looks like their
A
version of
dash
Peeps.
sugar, then a lot more sugar, then some flowers from Mom's friend in Fontaine, star honey from Auntie Barbie, and finally, some magical jam from Auntie Tavia. Put everything together on the alchemy table, wish for the shape you want, then recite Mom's incantation, and poof! Dodoco-shaped candy!
That's quite the process.
Klee can give you some Dodoco candy too if you want. And if you really like them, I can even teach you my mom's incantation. That way, you can make your own candy whenever you want. If you get stuck, remember to come ask Klee. When it comes to magical candy, I'm an expert.
For Dodoco candy instead. Either this one or the shouldn't stay up too late. Yeah, whatever. This one. Sweet candy. But Klee likes sweets. Alright then. Oh, healthy sugars. Here we go, right here.
Oh yeah, Klee still wants to eat sweet things, like cake, for example. Maybe we could just go easy on the cream? Or add more fruit? Oh, right! That friend of Mom's who's always wearing glasses gave her a big bag of Fontanian Buell fruit. They're so round and rolly. Klee ate a whole bunch of those, and they were super sweet. But Master Jean said it was okay, because sweet fruit isn't the same as sweet sugar. So if Klee really has to eat nuts, maybe I can just soak them in some fruit juice first?
There we go, healthy sugars. Just put fruit. Alright, I think I know how to improve that drink. Let's mix another one for you.
Yeah, that was quick. Klee's looking forward to finding out how tasty your next concoction is.
Aww. That looks like a soda float.
Ta-da! It's done. I just know you're gonna love this new creation.
Wow! There's Dodoco candy on top! There's so much orange in this cup, and Dodoco looks like he's lying on top of white fluffy clouds. And the weather inside looks much better, too. Yummy! It's so delicious! Klee has to drink slowly. I can't just gulp it down, or I'll miss all the yummy flavor. Miss Honorary Knight, this is amazing! It's like you mixed sunshine with juice. Klee was
I actually
so
mentioned that
tired
earlier.
from playing, but now I feel refreshed and warm and peaceful. Oh. You're the best, Miss Honorary Knight. Really? Let me think. When the weather's nice and Dodoco's happy, Dodoco will want to sing, right? And when Dodoco sings, Klee wants to sing too. So, let's call it Dodoco's Duet.
What a wonderful name.
Thank you. And thanks for making such a yummy drink for Klee. Klee's gonna go tell Mom that the best drink in Mondstadt right now is Dodoco's Duet. Klee's gonna write down Mom's incantation and give you a copy, Miss Honorary Knight. Then you should learn magic too, so you can make all the candies you want. See you next time.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This part of the event is making me like really relax. So I'm sorry if I sound like I'm tired. It's just like, it's really relaxing for some reason.
Ha. So Hertha's even
Yes.
roped our honorary knight into helping with this little venture.
Varka!
Now that I'm finally free to relax, it's time to start doing just that.
I'm a hotshot mixologist, no matter how you look at it.
Can't wait to see your skills in action. Give me something that goes well with casual conversation, but still packs a punch.
Are you sure those requirements don't clash?
Of course they don't clash. A drink that packs a punch means you have to drink it slowly. And if you want to chat, then it has to go down smooth. So, something with a sweet aftertaste. A conversational connoisseur requires the perfect balance. The most suitable choice on this menu would be the Thorny Lake. It's a drink with a real kick that you can find in almost every bar. It's not enough to know the recipe, though. The key is in the mixing. Some bartenders choose to stick to the tried and tested basics, while others like to add their own personal flair.
I'll quickly learn the recipe and then give it a whirl.
That's the spirit. Now, show me what you've got.
Be something that goes well in conversation but packs a punch. Alright. Fire water, busy water, go, cacao, chocolate. What the heck? I hit it. I literally hit. Oh. I hit it. Whatever. And shake hard. Master's Goblet. This one. I just realized I haven't done like a lemon slice yet, so this one gets a lemon slice. Thorny Lake.
Grand Master, I hereby present you with this thorny lake for your enjoyment and assessment.
Well, the color and aroma are certainly on point. But as for the balance of flavors, I'll just have to taste it and find out. Not bad. You haven't overdone or skimped on any single ingredient. Though, unfortunately, it's a little too, polite for my tastes.
Polite? How could a drink be polite?
Perhaps I should have said modest. You followed the formula to a T, but if anything, you've played it a little too safe.
Here, have a bottle of fire water.
Were you worried that deviating just a little might disappoint me?
That's exactly what happened. Anyone disappoint the
We
expert?
fought side by side and dealt with things that even gods were loath to meddle with. Ours is a friendship forged in the margins between life and death. That said, if you ask me, you can ditch the nerves and work your mixologist magic. I'm looking for something that shocks the senses.
Oh yeah, it's a different sitting animation than other people have. Alright, I'll get the creative juices flowing.
Mull it over, there's no rush. We can chat while you think. Who knows? You might just find some inspiration to mix in with your magic.
You can sit down. Garden atmosphere. Speaking of garden feels different from a tavern, right? Given the environment, why not try something with a floral twist?
Ha! I like your style. Speaking of this garden, it brings back memories of something that happened many years ago. When I was young, I liked to find ruined guards to test my fighting skills, both armed and unarmed. Once, I failed to take down a stray missile, and it ended up destroying a watchtower on the city walls. As punishment, I had to run 50 laps around the city, repair the watchtower, and help rebuild the shattered walls in this garden.
It's hard to imagine you getting disciplined so severely.
Indeed. Among the misadventures of my youth, this is one of the most memorable ones. Mostly because that day, Crepus saw me covered in dirt. He took 2 bottles of 100-year-old wine and sent Diluc, who looked even younger than Mika does today, to work out a clever way to get rid of Faru, who was guarding me. It was so hot that day, I could swear I was about to pass out. On a whim, I picked some mint leaves, put them in one of the wine bottles, and the result turned out to be surprisingly tasty. After Crepus tried it too, he was full of praise. He even wrote up an official recipe for my spontaneous creation. His customers loved it. Several summers passed, and Crepus kept writing letters about giving me a share of the profits, as though I could possibly accept.
You know, I liked how he's talking about Crepus. Crepus has only been like talked to and linked to due to Diluc because that is his father, and there's only really slight mention. The only other mention is of course Kaeya. But, of course, it's only just related to those two. But I do like how, you know, Varka's talking about it. So this does put the fact in that, of course, we already know Crepus is older. But it does put the fact that Crepus is already older than Varka. And I'm pretty sure Varka is supposed to be maybe late 20s, like early 30s. I don't think they'll put him down, like, much older. Like how with other characters could be hinted to. I feel like he's going to be, like... He's like still on the younger side, but start getting to that mature state. So I feel like he's around there. So this does show that Crepus is like much older. So Crepus could have possibly died around in his like maybe 50s You know, I say 50s because he still kind of looked young when we saw him. So he could have like died in his 50s and everything. So I like how the fact that they're talking about like Creepus and everything. So it must have been so long ago, long before. It must have been so long ago.
Yes, good old Crepus.
Oh, his face.
Faru retired years ago, but he still gives me a stern stare every time we meet. He's a stubborn one. Diluc, who replaced him, and then Kaeya, who took over later, both performed impeccably. Changing times will always belong to the youth. He should have admitted defeat long ago. When I get the chance, I'll have Kaeya show him the amazing progress the cavalry company has made.
You can give him back his horses, Varka. You know, because he's a cavalry captain. Besides being too polite, are there any issues with my Thorny Lake?
Well, let me think.
Other issues.
I guess you could say it lacks impact. Even when following the same recipe, the techniques used to mix different ingredients can affect the taste. Sometimes, deliberately creating layers between spirits can bring out the different waves as each one hits the taste buds in sequence. In this regard, too, you've taken quite a tentative approach. Why not be a little bolder?
I think I understand. I didn't pay enough attention to details before. Oh.
You catch on quickly. No need to explain further.
Tastes a bit too subtle. Alright. Anyway, on the subject of this garden, it's become a popular venue for hosting events.
It's a treasured place that the Knights of Favonius have maintained for years. So it makes sense that it's become the go-to location for organizing such things. I heard that while the expedition was underway, you were a great help in giving those left behind the opportunity to put their energy to good use.
What did I do?
Sometimes, I look through the photos I've been given from those events. Though unfortunately, there aren't enough to include everybody. My conclusion is that Mondstadt needs to do more to popularize the camera.
Varka missed a lot. Well, yeah, I mean, think about it. Mondstadt, 6 years ago, they had then a story for about... They had a story then a year ago? Yeah, a year. It's not 2 years. It was just a year. Yeah, it was just a year ago. It was after Natlan, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was midway kind of through Natlan. So they had that. And, like, you've been gone for 6 years, bro. Even more, technically. But, you know, 6 years. For our wife, she missed a crap ton. This massive tankard.
Pretty awesome, huh? It's like a hammerhead that you can fill with wine when you're not using it to pound in nails. It was a gift. Hoffman came up with the idea, Charles supplied the design, like Wagner helped cast it. And about 10 or so knights chipped in to pay for the materials. They've been waiting to have a good drink with me, and this is my crucial weapon to aid me in a fair duel with them all.
Fair?
I'm the Grand Master, after all. I've been drinking a lot longer than them. I've practiced more assiduously, and I have a bit more, meat to absorb the blows. So it's only fair to my subordinates that I drink a teensy bit more per round. Wouldn't you agree?
I think you may have got your handicaps the wrong way around.
Of course, some of them have been training as long as I have, and those ones won't be getting any special treatment. Take Hazelnut 3 and Hazelnut 5, for example. Both were skilled warriors who helped me deal with Eric back in the day. But nowadays, I have them helping Jean with miscellaneous duties. At today's after-work cooldown, they insisted on trying to keep pace. In the end, they lost our game of darts and ended up passed out on the floor. I've already told Jean that I won't be approving their leave request for tomorrow, no matter what.
High tolerance for alcohol. He could just drink everyone under the table. He can drink the entire world under the table. Even gods wouldn't be able to keep up with this man. Take softly. Give him a lot of alcohol. Just throw it in. Throw in some mint. Oh, sorry. Or replace cocoa with mint. Okay, yeah, I was right. I got that right the first time. There's one more thing. Yeah, if Grand Master organized events. I wonder how these events might have turned out if you were here and not away on the expedition.
If I were in charge of organizing events, well, I suppose everyone would revolve around fine wine, or at the very least, there would be some sort of tasting involved.
You just want to drink.
For example, we could go all in on this drink stand and open it to the whole city, with every company of the Knights selecting one or more mixologists to compete against each other.
That's exactly your style.
It's only a thought. Can't let things get too out of hand. If I were to actually throw a grand banquet, Jean would come after me with her sword drawn. Even Frederica would launch a punitive expedition. While in Notcry, we had a rule that knights must never get drunk while at their posts. Otherwise, it could lead to dereliction of duty, with serious consequences.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sounds like a sensible rule.
Exactly. As expedition members return to their companies, my hope is that this rule will gradually spread to everyone in Mondstadt too. Just like firewater and smetana, these Notcry delicacies have made their way into Mondstadt's households and become part of people's daily lives. Young people need to learn restraint.
I didn't know you had that side to you. The fabled seasoned drinker's self-control.
At the end of the day, no one should be biting off more than they can chew. Unless it's someone near my level, they shouldn't even be thinking about enjoying a light buzz when they've still got work to do. Most people would just end up a whole lot drunker than they'd like. You should come practice with me on weekends.
What?
Trust me, once I've drunk them under the table, they'll be swearing off wine for a whole week.
What is it people say? Don't believe in fables? Alright, get some smetana in there. Of course they're gonna get like fire water. The good news is, I think I know what to make for you. Can I borrow your hammer, please?
Huh? Oh, feel free. Whatever you're about to do, I've got a feeling I've hit the jackpot.
Alright, so fire water, smetana, and mint. Large, so he's able to like chew on them, you know? I feel like he'd like to chew a little bit on the ingredients. Shake gently. He likes the flavors. He likes the layers of flavors. That's what it was he said, right? Grand Master's Mega Tankard. Honestly, the lamb grass looked the best with it. Based on Authority Lake, this novel cocktail was concocted especially for Varka. Having tasted countless fine drinks, the Grand Master invites you to go all out and let your creativity run free. He launched an unconventional kind of offensive just for him. The first impact comes from mint's cool freshness and herbal notes. Excuse me, what? Sorry. Striking the palate on entry. Carefully preserved layers then move into mask the raw strength of firewater at the core, delivering the decisive blow. Finally, smetana brings up the rear, anchoring the finish with precision and leaving no loose ends. Well, whether this bold, multi-layered experience will satisfy the Grand Master, only he can say.
Here you go, Grand Master. A cocktail just for you. I guarantee you won't find this one too polite.
Such a spirited drink. How did you make this? Well, that burning scent of firewater. Oh, it's as if the very air were about to ignite. This is more like it. Perfection. It's clear that once you let go of your inhibitions, your talents really shine through. That first hint of mint is like a cooling feint that masks the firewater underneath. By the time the sweetness dissipates, the firewater is already slipped in behind your guard, ready to deliver a powerful strike of intense flavor. Oh, it's exactly the impact I was hoping for.
So the aftertaste won't feel, and that's topped off with a hint of smetana. So the aftertaste won't feel too light.
That's the most ingenious part. Firewater's greatest flaw is a lack of aftertaste, but the smetana perfectly maintains the flavor at the peak of its intensity.
All this praise is making my cheeks red. The real inspiration came from everything you said.
It's hard to imagine something this good was created by a mixologist who doesn't even drink firewater. I think it has the potential to become a firm favorite in Mondstadt and Nodcry.
The Knights of Boreas is simple as a wolf, while the Knights of Favonius are as sturdy as stone. So, how about calling this drink an Iron Wolf?
Iron Wolf. Oh, perfect. It's elegant, yet wild. Only you could come up with such a fitting name. Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we name our Knights of Favonius' drink stand after you? Let's call it the Honorary Knights Cocktail Shack. No time to waste. I'll go have a word with Glenfiddich right away.
Wait, Varka. You know, he didn't have to really do that. Oh, there's Varka.
Hey there, traveler. All wrapped up for the day?
Yep, should be.
Paimon hears you did a great job holding down the fort while she was out delivering drinks with Glenfiddich.
So that's what you were doing. That's what she said. I was
Whatever
just like,
the reason, the Honorary Knight is clearly one of the most talented mixologists in Mondstadt. Considering how short a time she's been doing this, I believe that someday she has the potential to give the legendary bartender at the Cat's Tail a run for her money.
I fully support your decision, Grand Master. The Honorary Knight has really put in the hard yards. The drink stand will remain open for a little while longer to provide a proper welcome to our returning expedition members. Then, once we locate suitable premises, we also plan to look at operating a permanent service.
Hooray! Everyone in the Knights of Favonius will get to drink all the delicious cocktails they like!
Nothing short of what I'd expect from a true disciple of Hertha. You've really considered this thoroughly, Glenfiddich.
Also, if I may, Honorary Knight, regarding the special cocktails you've developed, would you mind leaving the recipes with us? We'd like to add them to the official menu.
Paimon feels like there's something you still want to say. Let Paimon have a guess.
oh.
Based on your personality, you probably want to introduce the origin of each different cocktail.
What?
That way, customers will know who inspired you to create these amazing drinks.
Oh, yeah.
No problem at all. If you need, I can even have someone draft the paperwork on your behalf to secure you the rights to these new recipes.
Oh, copyright.
I hope when we recruit some new bartenders, they'll be able to learn from your incredible skills. Even if they can't quite match your work, if they could be 2/3 as good, that would still make them industry leaders.
Hey, we finished that. Alright, next we're gonna do the Echoes of Memory, and I'm gonna try to speedrun it. Might be quiet then, because I'm trying to speedrun, but I'm gonna try to speedrun it. There's Klee. And that's from the Grand Master Varka. Let's grab this. I should have more than enough. Got the crown. And now let's do Echoes of Memory.
Come on.
No,
let's
that's
get
not the
moving.
place I was trying to teleport to. Here we go. Find discrepancies. Find discrepancies.
Sure would be convenient if we could to build a choo-choo cart track straight from here to Mondstadt.
An express line right to the best fish blasting spot?
Oh, okay. Might not be the best idea.
Hey, buddy, you're from a long time ago.
Oh, it's Eula and Clarand?
Oh my god, hello, hi.
Yes. I received an invitation to exchange swordsmanship techniques.
I was supposed to do this before.
I'd heard of the single-handed sword form of Favonius blade work, but after crossing swords with Miss
Oh,
Eula,
I
it
already
turns out
know.
the Knights of Favonius are quite accomplished with the greatsword as well.
You're quite an accomplished swordsman yourself. Although I suppose that's to be expected of the champion duelist. Even over a few short rounds, I feel like we've learned a lot from each other.
For sure. You don't have to worry about breaking stuff or accidentally hurting anyone nearby.
That's right. There also appear to be automatic harpasta launchers in the area.
Ah, that's one of your local traditions, isn't it? Shall we have ourselves a game then?
Why not? You should know, though, I'm not easy to beat at this game. Ah, hold on. No muskets allowed.
Oh, why not? Doesn't it still count as hitting the harpastum?
Kinda gonna accidentally blow it up, but fine.
A sword's range is limited, though, so it wouldn't be fair.
Ah, of course. Then you should use a gun as well. Voila, problem solved.
That's not how you... Alright, you know what? Whatever. They're doing their own problem-solving thing over there. Alright, there should be one last discrepancy. Razor? You should tell by like the big beam of light over here. That's yeah, that's not normal.
Razor? What are you doing here? And shouldn't this thing be in Wolvenden?
Fiery woman came to take Lupical. I said no. She backed down, but then said I would do just as well. This sword is here, for now. I am here to protect it.
Hold on, let Paimon get this straight. Alice was planning to bring Boreas here, but you stopped her.
Wow, Alice.
So, she took the illusion of the sword and left you to guard it instead. That would make the trial of Boreas the trial of Razor now, wouldn't it?
We fight. I protect Lupical.
Wow, looks like Paimon's guess was spot on. Don't worry, Razor. No one's gonna take this sword. It's not even real.
Not real?
Alice's scheming claims another victim, huh? Let's take the photo and get Razor out of here.
Come on, Razor. Come on, Razor.
Not real. I don't get it.
Well, we have more discrepancies to find. Alright, let's find the next discrepancies. Find 3 and find 6. Found one. Honestly, I like this event. Libin, what are you doing here? Does Libin count as a discrepancy? Yeah, Libin does! Where's Catherine? Can we talk to Libin? We can! Libin!
Hey there, friend.
Wait, what are you doing here?
Well, we couldn't just drag Catherine in here, could we? What would the Real Adventurers Guild do without her? Not that she ever shows it on the outside, but
Never
she's
had a
one busy
voice.
bee, that's for sure.
It's so weird.
I mean, just think about how much time it must take to travel between all the different nations.
First time hearing him voice.
Anyway, I heard this whole world was constructed from magic. Incredible stuff. Even the books on this shelf are real. Not a single prop to be found. Huh. I really gotta take a better look around once this gig's done. Not today, I'm afraid. The funds I need haven't transferred in yet. Once I've earned enough more from this trip, I'll open up shop at the usual spot. True, but it doesn't seem like the people who created this place set up anything like that. Hey, why don't I go ask for some, and then we all can have a few? Huh. But could we even take them back into the real world? That's the question.
Probably not. Oh, he's always giving us, kind of giving us little lore also. You know? Giving us little lores here and there about, like, the next places. The traveling salesman, we love him. He gives Primo Gems, so we love him. Oh, Fatui Camp. Oh, Bennett.
Huh? Isn't this a Fatui
Jesus,
tent?
a Bennett jump scare. And is
shouldn't be
Amber back
here.
there?
Wait! But there are always those two Fatui around here chatting about stuff.
Oh, yeah,
You've
those two. I
noticed
was
them
about to
too?
mention them too.
I've been watching them for a long time. Not that I've overheard anything useful. Guess it's just my luck.
Well, actually, they seem to get information a bit slower than the Knights of Favonius. So they usually end up discussing stuff that hasn't been secret in a long time.
Have you guys ever wondered why they don't just go home? Their mission's gotta be over at this point, right?
They like Monsa, they can be here. Dang, Paimon.
Maybe their names got skipped over on the mission roster, so they never got new orders. That's happened to me before.
Or maybe they just like being
I
here.
suppose, but your experiences tend to be quite unique. It's possible the Fatui station them here long-term to keep an eye on things. Or maybe they volunteered for this position because they don't want to go back.
Either way, we should have Nicole take this tent down. It's making Paimon think we're gonna have to fight someone.
I guess you're right. We don't want people getting their hopes up.
Yeah, I want my free treasure. Alright, so Amber's over here.
Huh? Weird. Did Mondstadters always raise boars around here?
No.
Found it! Barbara, over here! Coming! Oh, how did this happen?
What's the matter?
Barbara and I were just grabbing some food at Good Hunter. But then, how do I even put this? The sweet madame and sticky honey roast we ordered came to life.
Sorry, what?
It came to life.
That's right. I managed to catch the sweet madame earlier. Come on, let's wrangle this thing so we can head back and eat. Wait, what? Uh-oh.
Girl.
What is it? More pigeons and forest boars! The rest of our lunch is making a break for it!
That is kind of funny though. There is one more discrepancy that I haven't hit by, and I wonder if it's on... Just gotta check. I doubt. Yeah. It could be up forward, or it could also be by, like, Mona's house. So we'll check up forward first. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be by Mona's house. Or by the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Or not. So there's something that I missed. It's supposed to be by like the very beginning, I think. Because you have that Diona? Why are they just popping out of nowhere now?
So that's where it was. Diona? What are you doing here?
And with an Ictomisaurus too.
It's my first time seeing these little guys. They're from that land, right? They're so cute. Alice put a version of the cat's tail here and asked me to run it. It has the setup I'm used to and everything. Now, all I need to do is make some drinks. And you know what? This is the perfect chance to change all the ingredients to super weird stuff. I'll get people to lose interest for sure. Looks like your campaign is going strong, huh? Even out here. Of course, the only thing missing is the cats, actually. They seem to prefer the real cat's tail. But that's not a huge surprise. Cats are sensitive about where they live. Even if the place looks exactly the same, they'll know something's off. So, Alice said she would find different staff instead. And then these little saurians appeared. Aww. Bennett gave me a few pointers on how to get along with them. Turns out, there's not a huge difference between them and a cat or a dog. Hey, then you should call this place the Saurian's Tail instead.
Aww. Alright, let's find that last discrepancy. Is it the flowers? Yeah, it's the flowers. Those are not Mondstadt flowers.
None of these flowers look local to Mondstadt.
Oh, Emil, hi. Just popped up. She's just walking. What you're selling?
Wait, Emily? Huh, it's been a while.
Hello, you
Or
two.
Emily.
Looking
Sorry.
to buy some flowers?
You're in charge of the shop?
Yes, I came to Mondstadt to collect a few
That's so
samples
loudly,
for new
oh my
scent
God.
ideas. But I wasn't finding anything. Then, this lady who called herself a mage told
Alice.
me she had a bunch of rare plants she was sure I'd never seen before. All I have to do is manage this flower shop, and I get to research these plants all I want.
Nice! That should help
Sounds
you
like
come
a
up with something
win-win.
new for sure.
If there's one trait they have in common, I think it would be the feeling of summer. Refreshing and clear, cutting through the full-bodied and dreamlike floral notes. I certainly have a lot to research, so I think I'll be here for a while. Did you need anything?
We're looking for things in here that are different from the real Mondstadt. Do you mind if we take a few pictures of these plants? Hey, since you like them so much, why don't we ask Nicole if you could preserve them in some way?
Oh, these are one from that storybook. I just realized those
Really?
plans. From the
That would
storybook.
be amazing. This is my payment after all.
Yeah, the storybook flowers. I didn't even notice that until I just like saw how papery the pink one looks. And to find the last of the discrepancies. Dawn Winery. Alright. Obviously, this isn't used for making
There
wine.
you are. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Sucrose? There she is, right here.
Something wrong, Sucrose?
Oh, no. I was just looking for a piece of alchemy equipment we needed for the event. Master Albedo has always been careful with our costs. We maximize the use of every piece of lab equipment we have. So if something hasn't been used in a while, it's usually pretty old. Take this, for example. We've used it a few times before, but we found the effectiveness and ease of use somewhat lacking, so it was sidelined quite quickly. According to the mages, it was meant to be placed in the city, but it went missing after being tossed into the magic bubble. Luckily, I found it. I just don't know why it ended up here of all places.
All that matters is that you
I
found
see a
it
turtle in the
end,
background that
right?
I want to take a picture
We'll
of.
contact Nicole and get her to send it back to the right spot.
Great. Thank you so much.
Move, Sucrose. Move, Paimon. There's a turtle. A big, happy turtle. I gotta get scared when you go up close to them.
Tent tortoise? That shouldn't be here at all.
Definitely not.
Rosaria and Dahlia, hello. Hey, we haven't seen Dahlia yet in this event.
I've never seen such a large turtle in my life.
There was a time, back when I was little, when almost every child in Mondstadt had a turtle as a pet. It was quite the trend.
Is that referring to Diluc's turtle?
Yeah! Gene and Diluc mentioned that a long time ago.
From all the way from like the... I even mentioned that earlier.
I had one too, of course.
Quite the hassle to take care of. Small pets like that always are.
Wait, you had one too?
Is that so strange?
Oh, no, of course not.
I could bring it back to the church and raise it. It can stay behind the cathedral. I'll even build it a pool. Can't be too hard to raise, right? It looks like a tough cookie.
I mean, he's having fun.
Not happening. The next thing you know, you'll have an invasive species on your hands. Just tell that mage to put it back where she found it.
Guess that's for the best.
Yeah, but my guy's having fun out here in the sun. Or on the shade sun.
Can't be too hard to raise, right?
Not happening.
Okay, never mind. Just gonna repeat the same thing. Alright. Time to find the next discrepancy. Which will be this guy. These guys. You guys are supposed to be here. Can we talk to you guys? Yes, we can! Oh my gosh, it's the purple scarf one, the one who's in love with Fischl, I'm pretty sure.
Such a succulent fragrance of grapes. Ah, this place is heaven. Had I a mouth that could move, I doubt I could resist eating them
wait,
right
that
off
isn't
the
that
vine.
one.
This is awesome.
Whoever lives in here must be a person of means indeed. Even in a storybook world like Simulanka, we can never afford such a big estate.
Wait, but this is a world inside a story too, isn't it? Oh, hello! Is something wrong?
My apologies, but the event taking place at Dawn Winery is not open to the public quite yet. Allow me to show you around a different area.
Ah, I see. That's unfortunate.
Oh, it's Noelle! Hey there!
Oh, hello, you two. Well, Miss Alice thought things might get complicated around here, so she said she needed someone capable who could get the job done.
So she flattered her way into dumping a bunch of work on you? Stuff that isn't even related to the Knights at all?
She's used to it.
Oh, no. Mr. Diluc was there, too. He said he would appreciate some help guiding the tour groups from different worlds that are here to visit.
Tour groups from different worlds? Oh, right! The Golden Apple
Yeah.
Archipelago, the Valurian Mirage, Simulanka. The gang's all here!
Valurian Mirage, okay. So the Golden Apple Archipelago was like that event right before I started actually recording. Because the second one, when you're on the Archipelago, did come out like before Sumeru. The Valurian Mirage, I do not have those videos up, but I did record them. Is where we get Kaeya's outfit, the one that you see that my Kaeya's in, from that sudden change of shift and everything of his outfit from being the normal one to this one. And the Simulanka one is the one, well, obviously with like Durin in it, you know? Mini Durin, that's where it comes from, so. She put you to work, huh?
Oh, it's all right. I'm happy to help. Please head this way, everyone, and we'll get the tour started.
Greetings. My name is Ask Me for Directions Arnold, and I am searching for the whereabouts of a certain...
That is the guy for
lovely lady.
Mona. That's what I thought. Arnold's the one who's in love with Mona. He says how pretty she is and sims for her, and the entire time that was the meme and everyone was being like, you know what? Same. Like half the fan was like, same. And he's from the first Golden Apple Archipelago. It also did show in the second one, but it was more of a thing in the first one.
Another tent? Huh. This one's kinda nostalgic too.
It's here because I refused to let that mage use my house as her playground.
Diluc and Kaeya!
But we still needed an additional rest area for the guests, so we set up this tent instead.
Huh. Looks like we can use this device to keep in touch with the mages or get some hints. Kinda like we were able to do back then, remember?
Now that you mention it, the arrangement is almost identical.
Nights on vacation, summer, the sea, and a small little wave rider. It's all taking me back.
However, you're forgetting about the part where we were stranded on a deserted island and couldn't even make it across the water. That's what stuck with me the most.
Oh, I remember. At least I wasn't dead weight in that situation.
Fun times, huh?
Oh, they're
So,
mentioning that one
the
conversation
mages
when they kind of had a
prepared this
fight,
stuff,
and
then.
it was being shown
Guess
around
we
like
should
everyone
take a
remembered
picture
that
and
one.
Go check in with them.
Be my guest.
You know, the expedition in Nodcry is coming to an end, but knowing Grand Master Varka, I imagine there will be another chance to set off in the near future. Not that I'm extending an invitation, I'm just mentioning the possibility, that's all. That's our honorary knight. No matter the mission, you always have a place among our ranks.
Come talk to me when you do have an official invitation, then. I have other things to do in the meantime.
Okay,
The
dude,
intel I
bye.
have on hand is pulling me in 100 different directions, but unfortunately, time off isn't one of them.
That's a shame. I take vacation whenever I can get it, and it's still never enough. I'd visit the Golden Apple Archipelago again in a heartbeat.
For once, I feel the same.
Basically, so on the way of riding to the dragon, is what they're referring to, on the way where we're going, and the first one for the Apple Archipelago. The first one, not the second one. The second one has the bird that sims for Mona, but the first one, they were riding the dragon, and they fell off, so they had to come by themselves to the main part of the island, to one of the parts of the island that we were at, because they're kind of stranded by accident because of how fast Durin was flying. Not Durin, sorry, Tavalin was flying. And so that caused that to happen. And so Kai was making an ice bridge, but Diluc, because of his fire, and he was still so pissed off and angry at Kai, they were really pissed all the time at each other during that time, because the first year, remember? He just kept burning it and melting it, so they really couldn't even get across no matter how hard they tried. And it kind of just became, well, then they just fight. They finally were able to get on, like, get to the island, and we're like, oh, that's where you are. And Albedo left them because he got tired of their fighting, and yeah, it got pointed out. And he's like, okay, well, you guys fought, so I didn't want to be part of that fighting. I do like, though, how it did show, even though it's like subtle and everything, that Diluc is being okay with the knights. Not exactly so happy. Not exactly going like Yahoo with them, but Yahoo, what the hell? But he's like, alright, fine, whatever. You guys exist. I'll tolerate you. I think there's a discrepancy I am missing that's like very obvious. Not this here. There's probably another one that's right by the house that I'm not seeing. Is it on the roof? Okay, can we climb? Oh, we can climb. This change. Oh, never mind. Alright then. That'd been fun if they put it on the roof. Up. Okay. Oh, yeah.
I heard this thing was terribly ineffective when first invented. You could only catch 10 in a week. Why, the research staff barely wanted to touch it, let alone improve it.
But for some reason, it gained traction among adventurers once it entered the market.
True, it takes time. It beats having to do it yourself, I suppose.
But there are so many crystal flies around here. Surely it's not that difficult to just do it the old-fashioned way?
It's a bit far, though. Just imagine how tiresome it was back in the day, having to come out here over and over again, and no gadget to help. Does that count as trespassing on private property, I wonder?
I suppose it hardly matters anymore. Adventurers aren't quite so keen on crystal flies nowadays.
At times they are a-changin', eh?
So it would seem.
What are they mumbling about?
Times are changing, eh? Alright, we found all the discrepancies. And that should be it. Yep, that was the last thing that we needed to do. I like this event. Honestly, I'm gonna say I am a bit more biased because I do love Mondstadt. I remember a lot of things they're talking about. I did start my whole journey of playing this game here. You know, it hasn't been the anniversary though yet for when I have officially started playing the game, but this is when, you know, it all started here, and you know, it makes me really happy that it's gone so far. Again, over the years, I still do have my complaints about certain things, but I do love this game still very deep. I give this event an 8.5 out of 10. Only because I don't want to make it just like a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10 because of my pure nostalgia. And I'm giving it an 8.5 because I feel like the story really does carry it. I feel like the fact that there's a lot of character interactions for each character, you get to have an interaction with them and like Mondstadt characters, I think that really does push it over for me. Even if I don't like the fighting minigame, the fact that there's a lot of character interactions they decide to go through with that, since a lot of the events kind of just miss or ignore a lot of other characters. The only other one that hits like a lot of characters and almost every single one of them has been like Lantern Rite. The fact that we have an event like this that's hitting all the Mondstadt characters, I really do appreciate. And, you know, I'm so glad we got Kaeya. Like, Kaeya, like, popped up, like, 3 times, okay? 3 or 4 times. I'm so happy because he doesn't pop in anything, and he's my main, alright? I will advertise this man until the day I die because truly he's my main, and truly was, like, the first ever character. Like, he is still my best character that I play with. And, again, I've played with, like, friends and everything, and they'll say other characters are the best, but Kaeya truly is best for me because exactly how his kit works, his playstyle, the way how he actually has animations for hitting, exactly what I need and exactly what I want and perfect for me. I found my main on day 0 of this game. But anyways, I hope you guys did really enjoy this event. Enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye!